All right, indexes, we see we're having a sell-off right now. Weekly, we see that we're, this is not really something to be truly concerned of. But as far as a retracement goes, you have to be very, very cautious, because again, you see this has not been, it's been grinding. No separation. We've talked about this numerous times. No separation going from here, layering on top. It starts to just come in. Okay. I would be very, very cautious, or I would actually look to short if we got something that pretty much came and gave a lower high. It came down and gave a lower high, and then we see the weakness on the volume. Yes, volume is important. No matter how many people tell you it's not important, they're looking at some type of volume. If you're not, that's cool, but it is important. Just because you're not using it doesn't mean that it discounts it in any way, shape, or form of being important. And right now you can see the volume is increased, and it's the start of what potentially could just be a retracement, but a retracement is needed. But again, we've seen that this, and I've been talking about this for weeks, is that this price action has been really, really sloppy to the upside, showing that the bulls, haven't really showed their hand per se. And they could continue to go up, that's fine. But if we get a lower high here, I definitely think that the bears, if they can wake up in a major way, because we've seen that the bulls haven't really been bullish per se. They haven't really giving us, they gave us stuff like this, and it sometimes resolved to the downside, sometimes it resolves to the upside. You see the same thing here, and it resolved to the upside, gave one bar pullback, kept going, layered on top, came up, and then it started up again. So we know that, but again, this is something we have to be very, very cautious of. QQQ, same thing. Okay, gave the layered on top, gave a little space, and continued up. And right now it's just grinding inside. So if it's grinding inside, don't be the one that's saying, oh, it doesn't have to do anything. So we just have to kind of really play this one out, because you don't want to see if these are the things that, these wedges and stuff like that. It's just the price action starts to get shitty. That's the thing to me about the wedge versus just saying, oh, it's a wedge. Okay, you see the price action start, but if it breaks down, okay, then if we got a lower high and it's below this level right here, this is definitely something you need to be aware of and cautious of. If it's below this level, if we get a flag, the volume to the upside is weak, you need to be very cautious of that. IWM has continued from where we said we would get short here. It has continued to go down. Okay, this one has been breaking down again. It gave you that one bar pullback, bang, 1, 2, bang, and it was doing the same shitty grind as well. So it goes up, gave a little separation, fine, but then after that it just kept grinding up. So you guys might want to take this. The hell with that. I'm not taking that. I'd rather take this. Okay, this is giving me a little bit more probability. You see some space in between this high and this low. I'll take that trade. Okay, and you see the momentums to the downside. Diamond, again, the diamond has the same thing. So just be very, very cautious. Doesn't mean that things are going to roll over, but you need to see that this is a game of probabilities, not certainties. So yes, no one knows exactly what's going on, but if you start to see some things that could cause some, not red flags, at least yellow, to slow you down, don't just ignore them just because the price action is going up. How is it going up? What's the wave pattern within the time that it's going up? These are big picture things. These are things most people don't talk about. Yes, most of the gurus online, they talk about every single trade is a winner for them. They never lose. Okay, that's not reality. The best traders with proper profit management and risk management, 50% is giving them a hell of a good living. So just go from there. Apple continuing, had engulfing pattern, then engulfing pattern of the engulfing pattern, and now it's continuing to the downside. Okay, momentum is starting to shift to the downside as well. My target, again, I told you guys from here, the target's around 96. You could go back to the videos. It was there. So just, it is what it is. Price line. Okay, price line's giving you lower highs as well. Kind of giving, it wasn't really giving much of a trend to begin with. So just got to be cautious regarding that. But again, if you don't want taking these trades, you wait for a lower high. There will be one. Instead of chasing, putting a stop above here, and then when it pops up a little bit, you get shaken out. Okay, if you don't get in where you want to, you have to wait for the next trade. You just have to. Okay, it's just a part of the game. Okay, Tesla. Tesla giving the same type of pattern. This one, I thought it could explode to the upside. This would have been upside above here, this pattern right here, but it didn't. So rolled over, get a lower high right up above on the previous pivot. So again, I wouldn't wait for just this breakout, because guess what? They break it, they run it only up to here, they shake you out. Okay, but if they break, come, and then give some spacing from these lows, you could continue to the downside, maybe go to the 200. Just let's be smart about this stuff. Same thing here, same thing here. Okay, Microsoft. This is red because people don't know what, I mean, shit, you look at this on the weekly. When is the last time it's been up there? So guess what? If you were holding and holding on the weekly, you're damn right you're going to take profit. So I'm expecting some profit taking, of course, and you can see from here that it's definitely gapped up and then pretty much sold down. So you can see that from the 15-minute chart. Of course, people are like, listen, I haven't seen it in years, since 2000, so I'm going to pay all the hell out. And you can't blame them, okay? You got ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil just going sideways. You got Netflix. Netflix is again, it's now, this is giving a pattern that you could say, if you're aggressive, you could get in here, okay? Or at least the break of this engulfing pattern for basically this lower high. Still had the same, well, this one was a little bit better because it came to the top, you know, it came, but it now it's breaking back in and it's giving a lower high from here. Low risk trade. I'd rather wait for that than test this. That's just the way things have to be. Bank of America, continue to the downside, lower high. Okay, you just wait. If you did not get in already, you are going to have to wait for another lower high. Don't be greedy. Don't chase, because when you chase, you feel like the market is rigged against you. When it goes up a little bit, it doesn't go up. Your ass just couldn't get the right entry in, and you couldn't be patient. So you felt like I win, and then you get the tail end of the move. It's just the reality of the situation, so don't really get suckered in. And, you know, Citigroup, looking okay. Wells Fargo, again, another one. You know, this is the trade. This is the trade. It looked nice engulfing off the 50, broke the lows. It could run. It was creeping up. It was grinding up. So you could wait for this, and then once you get it, you could go down. But this is a very good trade if you got into it today, actually. So the volume is increasing. The momentum is to the downside. Is below these previous pivots as well. So that's pretty good. Pretty good trade. If you took that trade, congratulations. If you guys have some trades, you can always email me at MaximusAnalysis@gmail.com, and I can get some stuff up to you to look at some stuff. But again, apply these price patterns to whatever you want or whatever you're trading. It's universal on all time frames. Take care.